Gross. Nah, I'm talking about, bro. They'll start in the middle of your fucking video now, bro. They don't give a fuck. I'm talking about. I watched a Joe Rogan podcast yesterday for 2 hours. There was at least 16 commercials. Cause bro, motherfuckers is trying to always make money. Like niggas make money off the internet, and they're like, yeah, we made money. Then they start making more money, and they're like, yeah. And then they're like, how can we make more money? Yeah, brilliant. Oh my god, the law of attraction is one of the most realist things that I can. Bro, I literally just spawned in this my first game of Eve, and there's a full lobby of humans. Oh, I cannot play. I can't play this game with a blunt. Bro, somebody is. Oh my god, this dude wasted my ass.
We're on the edge of victory.
Oh man, this is actually my first full lobby of I got him. No, they can't hear everything. Bro, that's one of the reasons why I don't monetize, because I still talk about weed and shit. Twitch is your thing then. That's the mistake I made too, bro. Don't get it twisted. I made the exact same mistake. I fucked up and it started my YouTube. You talking about what's her name? Fox. What the fuck is her name? Oh no, you talking about Warframe? No. Bro, I talk so fast. Do you use Premiere Pro? The key. Bro, if you want, well, I'm not gonna say that on this stream. Never mind. If you're interested in acquiring those programs, let me know. Let me know. I know how to. I'll send you a link. Are you serious? Are you serious? Alright. You don't need a laptop. But you can use a PC. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at what sounds you can make that actually sound like legit, like sound effects. But you know, once again, there's clarity in the samples that Fruit Loops has that, you know, you can't really ignore. It's great. I used to rap, and that was the life. Yeah, I couldn't get hip to soundboard. I used what was that shit called? Cubase. I used Reason. I tried Wave Edit Pro, but dude, I was dabbing on motherfuckers with Fruity Loops. That took me there. Yeah, if like that's probably the way I should have gone, because I stream and I don't edit the videos after them and after I'm done. Now, if I specifically edit a video, yeah, that YouTube is the best way to go. Now, for just a raw stream, Twitch is the way to go because I have so many streams that my videos get lost if you try to look for them if you go through my to my YouTube channel, because if you're looking for the videos that have like 6-figure views, I said 6-figure, 5-figure views, they're buried in between my streams if you just go for a search through my channel. So I had to make a playlist, but it's one of those things where, like, if I only had, if my channel was just only those very clean edits, then man, it would be a lot better. So I learned the hard mistake. And I don't even think this is a mistake. It's just, you know, I found out what works for me personally, and I made the wrong decision. But I'm living with my decision because I have like 500 subscribers, almost 500 subscribers now. But when I go on Twitch, I don't want to start all that over again. I just don't, because I'm lazy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Probably 8K, probably 5K. Ultra high def. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's basically 4K, man. I mean, when we're talking about 4K, we're just talking about the amount of pixels. You know what I mean? So, I think we're becoming very, like, falsely, you know, I think we're still childish with 4K, HD, and the difference between the two. I think it's one of those things where, like, HD hasn't been fleshed out enough to give 4K its due before we're moving on to 8K and ultra high def. It's like, guys, we can only see so much, okay? Like, 30. Yeah, it's like 24. It's 24. 24. The flow of motion. The flow, and I'll say this as a fighter, playing Absolver. Like, I'll watch Absolver on PC, and I don't think I would be better, per se. It would just look better. That's what the PlayStation does. Yeah. Yeah, it could just it uses too much CPU, and it's just like, yep, we're gonna shut this down. Justify. Hmm. Yeah. Even if it's not good. Right. We've met the graphics gap. Oh yeah. PlayStation really trying. Microsoft is capitalizing off of people's ambitions with the lack of financial backing to match that ambition, which Sony does as well. But Sony is an entertainment company, which I have to always remind people. Microsoft is a computer company. Sony is an entertainment company. So the selection of the library is dependent upon the titles that they are able to license, not necessarily able to produce, but able to license. So there are going to naturally be, and this is where I can admit there may be bias. This is where naturally you're going to have more interesting exclusive titles from Sony than you will necessarily from Microsoft. Then, coupling that with the meticulousness that Japanese and Oceanic, people are in regards to the games, the graphics, and how fleshed out they are to push the limits of the CPU and GPU of whatever peripherals they're going to use. Once again, that's where I always give a little bit of credit in this back to Microsoft, Xbox. I'm like, but being able to render games from PC and then scale it to Xbox One, that's where you have that's where Microsoft makes that gap. They may not be able to have exclusive titles, but guess what? There are exclusive titles that consoles don't have that Xbox has. And that's because Microsoft is a computer company. Sony's an entertainment company, so it's one of those things where if you have the ability, you could literally nix that conversation by getting a PC, and you're good. But if you don't have the financial ability, and mind you, that's actually been able to been that's been mitigated within the last couple of years. Gaming platforms on PC now are a lot easier to acquire now than they were like 3-4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cheap things aren't good, and good things aren't cheap. Oh. Right. You gotta put that bitch on the table. Yeah. Little panels off. Yep.
Enemy's resources are limited. Deplete them to conquer.
Fuck. Mm-hmm. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough request. It's obsolete. Sure. Just to break your computer. That's all that matters. Mm-hmm. A kicker. Oh yeah, they up there, bro. That's some real shit. You don't want shit overheat though, do you? Right. Keep your ear to the ground, huh? Maybe alright. Yeah, that's the real shit. It's done for the gram. And take 10 minutes. Make it over, bro.
Leave no Valkyrie left alive.
Right, you got me fucked up. I'm opening my own store. How about that? Right. Like the hardware is not compatible with anything in this operating system. The fumble.
Those numbers don't lie. We broke them.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I'm not a botanist. Bet. That we can start from, we can go from there. Oh, okay. Okay. The one the oh you got some one-eyed Susans, right? You know, pine trees. Why the fuck would you call it one-eyed Susans? Oh boy. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, be constructive about the history. Don't be destructive.
Fights to capture and deliver the relic.
Right. Look, it's only shameful if you still currently hold those beliefs. You know what I mean? It's not shameful to acknowledge that that's idiotic. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? This is a monument of stupidity that we once believed that in this history. Yeah, that would serve as a monument to, deter even that thinking, or even if you thought that that would be a good idea to, formulate, a society off of that. Yeah, that's a fucking horrible idea. This is an example. I mean, how was General Lee killed? Was he assassinated? No. The question is simple. Was he assassinated? Was he assassinated publicly at in a public no, he wasn't. You know what I mean? The cause for the reason why we even know the name Martin Luther King compared to General Lee, these are two different things that, if you were to compare the two and be like, okay, well, what are your reasons for wanting to take it down? What I found out is that if you constructively ask people of their reasonings for beliefs, if they can't formulate it, doesn't mean because obviously what people believe in makes sense to them. That's the only, and that you have to respect that. Even if you don't respect what they believe in, why they believe in it, you have to respect why they believe in it, just because they believe in it. And if you respect people, you'll be alright. But most people can't formulate beliefs that they have. So my godfather is Stevie Wonder. So I will say, okay, so that's a superstition then. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition is the blame. That's superstition. When you believe in something that you don't understand, that's superstition. Stop labeling superstition as walking under a ladder. No, superstition is thinking stupid shit with no reason behind it. That becomes stupid once you reason with it. But if you don't reason with it, then it could be a fucking belief. I don't think you should try to change people's beliefs. I think you should try to understand, and if they have a quote unquote wild belief to you, quote unquote, then that's it. It's okay. Right, you just let them be. Now, as long as they don't take action, there's nothing you can even do about that. It's out of your control. That's always the argument. As long as they don't take it, there's nothing you can do about that. That's like me prohibiting you from continuing a conversation willingly or unwillingly. I have no control over that. And guess what? How much control you have over me making you have a conversation if I, found out where you lived and put a gun to your head and you will continue the conversation. You don't have any control over me making you do that. So there's so many things that are out of people's control that I think the only control that people have is complaining, because in this country we like to sue people. So, you say anything that offends people, they'll just fucking sue you if it's bad enough. And, enough people have gotten, sued and actually won the case that were, that's a legitimate thing. And people find power in voicing their opinion so strongly that even if it's outlandish, if they believe in it and it gets enough attention and, to the point where they become offended by the response or remarks of someone in opposition to their beliefs, then it's easy to take them to court and silence them. That's crazy. It's not crazy, but that's real. You can fucking silence someone. Say some shit. I'll fuck you up in court. Oh, lawyers are savage. Lawyers are savage. Oh, they don't give a fuck either way. They obviously want this shit to go through litigation and go through continuances, but they trying to get that commission check, baby. I don't blame them. That's where I don't. Man, I think, you know, like, and once again, this is only my belief. So, you know, like, if more people thought like me, then obviously I would think that the world would be a better place. Obviously, which everyone thinks that way. Anyway, I would love if people just understood like that. Everyone is looking out for themselves at all times. It's not a selfish thing. It's a survival thing. It's a natural thing. It's not a short-sighted thing. But once the collective, becomes erased from your priority list, let alone, being on your priority list, I think everyone has to realize, like, yo, you go to sleep at night by yourself. Everyone does. So don't nobody give a fuck how you feel about a lot of things, because at the end of the day, like, they got to make their bread. If they make their bread by taking motherfuckers to court and they have to go into theatrics to make their case, that's what they got to do to, quote unquote, put food on their table in their mind. That's real. You can cut the morality speech, because like, shit, if a motherfucker walk, like, I think of it like this, like, I really don't give a fuck about guns and shit like that. I'm the first to admit, like, yo, if a motherfucker came to my shit with a gun, I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck you want? I got nothing. Well, take what you want. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be like that. I already know, because I'm confrontational, but like, no, you can put the gun away, because if you're gonna use it, you gonna fuck up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the easiest trip in the book if you shoot me. You know what I mean? Your shit is only gonna be complicated. You use that bitch, so I try to use reason, and I'm but because I already know, even if I had a gun, I don't want to shoot a motherfucker. So if that's the case, why would I even pull out that bitch? Right. Right. Motherfuckers done broke in people's houses, then cut themselves on glass, and then sued the motherfucker that they was about to rob. I think it's interesting. I'm like, wow, this, like the ingenuity of people. Like that's that's where like I choose not to like be like negative about things like as much as I can be, but like things are interesting man, all the times, man. Motherfuckers are creative. Motherfuckers will come up with anything, and I'd be like, wow. Like, come on, you already know that shit in Las Vegas wasn't exactly as people think they saw. Whatever fucking bullshit concert, the event that happened. Look, there was a lot of shit happening there behind the scenes. Not a lot. I don't even think a lot. I think there was enough. Alright.
Converge on the carrier and expose the core. The carrier is faltering. Take down more nodes.
The enemy carrier shield is down for 45 seconds.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Greetings from Siberia.
Hey, Siberia in the house.
Enemy carrier shields are operational. Relay stations online in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drone deployed. Control point A captured. Drone destroyed.
We've breached the perimeter. Now attack the core.
No.
The enemy carrier shields are down for 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's just I'm like, look, I can do this, I can do that. You ain't shit. You'd have to build a pretty big base to get there, to get to that point.
Exterminated.
Yeah. Tits. Some motherfuckers is good. Some motherfuckers is good. Some motherfuckers just got personality. And then when you got both, you got the stars. Like me and Absolver, I got the skill. Like I really don't have, I don't care enough to have like a very energetic personality at all times just to entertain people. Like I'd rather play games talking just like this. You know what I mean? Like like on Absolver, I'm gonna whoop ass. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen with my eyes closed. Literally, it's no problem. All I gotta do is if I can hear the sounds. That's all I need to hear. I'll whoop ass with my eyes closed. I'm not gonna do it, but you know that's how easy the game is to me. So like people like to watch me doing that, but like right now while I'm playing like Valkyrie and I'm like with all these people, man. This guy is fucking really really good. When he's on my team, we win. When he's on the other team, I lose. So like I'm not as good in Absolver as I am in this as I am in Absolver, but and Cross Reality. I had a Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, people do the go off in that game.
Fights to capture and deliver the enemy, but stop the enemy from getting there fast. Teamwork is key if you're going to make the drop in one
Your
piece.
team has picked up the relic.
Right, it came down to like who had the better strategy.
The enemies picked up the relic.
I love that game. Bro, I'm a Black Ops 3 multiplayer god. Me and Cletus will go the fuck off. Yeah, I got videos. Hardcore. Oh.
enemy has picked up the relic.
Mm-hmm. Forces you to jump outside of a comfortability. Mm-hmm.
The enemy has picked up the relic. Ultra online. The enemy has delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared.
The game slowed down.
Your team has picked up the relic.
Oh, you're gay. One of those.
Your team has the enemy has picked up the relic. A new relic site has appeared. The enemy has picked up the relic. Picked up the relic.
I love that game, man.
You have delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared. The enemy has picked up the relic.
Right. That'd be pointless.
The enemy has delivered the relic.
They're ruthless. I don't give a fuck. It's actually real. It's more. It's realistic. Mm-hmm. 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 Braids. I don't know. Motherfuckers in.
Capture and hold the relay station to assert dominance on the battlefield.
Drone deployed. Drone destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, I used to play it, and I just started playing other things. I think No Man's Sky came out, and I started playing it.
Drone deployed.
Took a shit.
Drone destroyed. Control point A captured.
They said eyes, and they just had eyes on their face. Oh, the Asari, the Asari. Mm-hmm.
Good kill.
Damn. Jaw. They won the romance Jaw and Gar. Yeah. Wow.
Control point A captured.
so far.
Control point B captured.
Next time, don't make it so close.
I'm trash. I need to get better. I just started using a different ship so I can have more distance. And I gotta figure out how that ship works exactly. It just came out. You're talking about yeah. Whooping ass, taking names, doing it twice on Sunday. Right. Yeah, fuck that.
Fight to capture and deliver the relic, or stop the enemy from getting there fast. Teamwork is key if you're going to make the drop in one piece.
Your team has picked up the relic. Your team has delivered the relic. Relic site has appeared.
Yeah, fuck that.
Your team has picked up the relic. delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared. The enemy has picked up the relic. A new relic site has appeared. Ultra online. Your team has picked up the relic. Your team has dropped the relic. The enemy has picked up the relic. Has dropped the relic. Your team has picked up the relic. Your team has delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared. Your team has picked up the relic. Your team has dropped the relic. The enemy has picked up the relic. The enemy has dropped the relic. The enemy has picked up the relic. The enemy has dropped. Your team has picked up the relic. Your team has dropped the relic. The enemy. The enemy has dropped the relic. Your team has picked up the relic.
Central.
Your team has dropped the relic. The enemy has picked up the relic.
Alright, bro.
The enemy has delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared. Your team has picked up the relic. Ultra online. Your team has dropped. The enemy has picked up the relic. team has picked up the relic. Your team has delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared. The enemy has picked up the relic. The enemy has dropped the relic. The enemy has delivered the relic. A new relic site has appeared. Your team has picked up the relic. Your team has dropped the enemy has picked up the relic. Valkyrie online. The enemy has dropped the relic. You have picked up the relic. The enemy has dropped a relic. Your team has picked up the relic.
Victory.